Good morning, Vietnam. That just came up for me, so I'm bringing it to you. This is Evelyn. I have a twin flame read for you and lots of cool messages that came through and another bird rainbow. Believe it or not, I'm going to show it to you. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you guys. It is Sunday here, this October 18th, 2020. And I have some cool pictures to show you first. So first, my daughter, which I'm sure you've heard me tell you before, she's an actress. And she's been getting into doing some, scary movie makeup work. And I just want to show you some of her work because it's really cool. So that's what she's doing. I mean, she's an actress mainly, but this is what she does on the side. This is what she was doing when she was sick, right? This one. And that's all she did herself. And this one. Really cool, huh? And then I'll probably use this as a post. I did a little Divine Masculine read right after this read. And these cards were so funny with the Two of Pentacles looking at the High Priestess. Look how cute that is. So I'm probably going to post that. And then Star 07, you just emailed me about the Blue Jay. And right after I read your comment, I went to the sink and look what's in my sink. Okay. So I don't know how good that focus is there. There you go. There's your Blue Jay. Here's another version of it. How cool is that? Okay, so that came up right after I read the message about the Blue Jay. And this was the sun this morning, which was so orange. Check this out. This was the sun this morning. It was so orange. And see the hand, it looks like a hand up top, like with an A-OK symbol. You see the fingers at the top of the sun? Looks like an A-OK symbol, literally. You know, it's literally this. I don't know if it like that at the top of the sun. And then here is the main read in front of you, the SIRIAN STARSEED deck, and the full read with all the cards right here. Okay. And I think that's everything I have to show you. Okay. So I couldn't believe I saw a Blue Jay right after I read that message. That was so cool after yesterday's Bluebird message. And it's a beautiful Sunday here. It's really sunny out. Beautiful, breezy day. I should go out and take a nap on the deck. That would feel really nice on a day like today. And so the twin flame read in front of you was Cut and Dealt, the SIRIAN Starseed deck. For those of you not familiar, it's a 7-deck read. It's the SIRIAN Starseed deck as the main deck, the big cards. I have the Mini Rider Waite, the Romance Angels, Tarot Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, the Gilded Tarot, and the Universal Golden Tarot. I finished the read at 9:44, and before that, 9:24, 9 being the Hermit, 24 is the Queen of Wands. The cut and deal was done at 21 to 22, which is the World, and then into the Fool of the new cycle. The 24, the Queen of Wands, I was getting karmic depletion. Okay, and then at 9:44, when I finished, we had the Hanging Man for the Major Arcana and the Lovers. The Lovers is the center card for the read today, upright. And in the mini deck clarifiers, both the Lovers and the Two of Cups are upright in this read today. Before the read, because I always pull a few cards on either end of the read, we had the Wheel of Fortune, or the Great Wheel, before the read, as well as Reflection, or the Hermit, and Starseed, or the Fool. And then after the read, Indigo and Chariot were there. Indigo is like the Magician, a young energy, and then the Chariot. We had 1 pentacle, 1 cup, 2 swords, and 5 wands in this read today. 5 wands. A lot of energy for the twin flames today. A lot of action and passion and physical things, working out, things like that. Getting busy, running errands. And in the read, we had the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Those were the court cards. The Queen of Swords also came up before the read, and she was the last clarifier of the read at the end. Upright. Numbers and code line was all about patience, and karmic completion was the word, but it was coming up as C, half of O, which is like phi energy, of that expansion energy, and the C is the Christ consciousness. And then om-pletion was coming up like a D, so depletion, okay, or om-pletion, the need to meditate. The code line, well, the number was 11 from 7 and 4, 11 being justice. And the numbers came up with double fives and triple tens. That was the most significant. So keep your vibration really, really high. I've been noticing when I do my little meditation that before the read, there's been a lot of dark energy coming in over the planet, more so than usual. You know, just this past few days, it's been much darker than usual. So keep your vibration really high. I did the worldwide meditation with Chris Macklin yesterday, and that was pretty intense too. I was getting, when they were bringing up the group with the presidents and the Clintons and stuff like that, I was definitely getting wolf energy. And then in the last group, I believe a Rothschild was coming in. So there's definitely some dark energy coming in that's very intense right now. 55 came up, which is the Ace of Swords, the truth. And then 345, which is the 3D, 4D, 5D. And 78 came up, which is the 10 of Pentacles. 57, the 3 of Swords. 810, which is 81 with 0 backing it up, a lot of source energy. 81 is the end of karma around the world. And then 510 in a lesser sense, which is 51 with that 0 backing it up. 51 is the King of Swords. So the code line being all about patience and karmic completion, om-pletion or depletion, however it affects you. The message here was to toggle up, clear, be the wise one, the 7 of the Chariot, the vehicle of ascension, the feminine within the masculine, the bridge of the 3D dance, the Knight of Pentacles union with Christ consciousness in patience and karmic completion. Tea and sage, so you get the theme, clear, clear, clear. Tea and sage and sap, the essence of life, toggle up and use ice, which was really weird today because when ice came up, I realized my lower back, I'm getting more pain today than I have in years. My lower back's been really aching and painful. I'm having a hard time actually getting up and down. And so ice came up in the headline, literally. I'm like, oh yeah, I should put some ice packs, you know, because I forget to do that because I haven't had to do it in a long, long time. But ice is coming up. So tea and sage, sap, or the essence of life, toggling up, and ice. And someone might be an icy personality today. In the 3D dance, being good at being Christ-like. Crystal is literally Christ-like because it's Christ, and ALS means like, you know, being like something else. So it's crystal is literally Christ-like. So being good at Christ-like, or the after-death test of being Christ-like, or the aid or PT of being Christ-like. A lot of physical issues here. And the four of Wands union of the Christ consciousness and the karmic completion around that. The word of the day was coming up from Wiktionary. Incarnadine was coming up, which is a pale pink or pale red, the color of flesh, carnation, blood red, crimson, blood stained, bloody, to make red, and Bloody Sunday was coming up too. To make red, and it is Sunday today, so Bloody Sunday makes sense. Blood colored or crimson. And then the foreign word that came up was a brkatka. It's a Czech word, 2-man crosscut saw with a blade on. The blade is bigger in the middle. It also means antique commode in a rounded shape. It also is gastroid fungus, dreamer, and water fleas. So again, back to the code line: tea, sage, sap, toggle up, ice, homework, help at home, Christ consciousness, have patience, with karmic Christ expansion and depletion. So getting right into the read, we have the Hanging Man reversed, and beneath that was the Wheel reversed, the Queen of Swords upright, Reflection upright, which is the Hermit, and Starseed upright, which is the Fool. Okay, so this is that bottom card, which is the Hanging Man, and then the clarification mini cards on top, but the 4 cards down that I just told you. So wide awake, the Hanging Man reversed, which is wide awake, awake. After a downturn, slowdown, or twist of fate, the Queen of Swords speaking her truth and reflecting what it is to be free, or Libra reversed, Queen of Swords, Hermit, who's free, or Libra reversed, Virgo, and Aries reversed, Capricorn reversed, awake with a bright idea, or perhaps a swollen head, or a big ego, self-love, getting your wish by spreading the word of getting past the loss, the regret, and the past, the separation and heartbreak and the disappointment, receiving big love by breaking patterns, being authentic to self, and perhaps being the King of Swords reverse, third party, or the King of Swords messed up, taking an offer from perhaps some bad influence or a negative group that doesn't resonate with them. And this big love is really about loving yourself here in that 9 of Cups energy. Loving self first by dropping the ball, the act, or the facade, and communicating about it, even if it's just a little bit at a time. The King of Swords reversed in negative talk, so over it, social distancing, the social distancing and separation, and or heart pain or stress. Defensive end to the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles upright, getting over loss, regret in the past, and reaping rewards of healing and dreams come true, or having vivid dreams, shining their light, taking flight, but frustrated, plucking feathers, or having a tough time getting motivated and or with back pain. The constant gardener taking off to the stars, or sun gazing, stargazing, watering plants and or grounding, putting roots down, or putting your feet in the wet grass. And sewing scene now over as a chill sets in and there's a need for ice or feeling stiff. At 10:33 to 34, which is the Christ vibration, standing up for yourself, and then the 34 of the 8 of Wands, that back and forth energy, a flurry of activity, the arrows of love, expressing feelings and desires. And then mediocrity coming up, perhaps issues at work, or third party through work, or suffering in silence, or a sister, or perhaps the Secret Service, in the nightmare ending for Sovereign and High Priestess, or all 3 at the same time, suffering in silence, Sovereign and Psychic at 10:38, the intuitive or secret keeper, religious, pure, or spiritual person, or Pisces or Virgo, who is stable but purging and needs work perhaps, or a job. And that was all at 10:38 to 39, which is the Queen and Knight of Cups. After the 10, which is October, and a turn for the better. So at 10:40, which is that Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups now, a turn for the better, and that message of love, or that innocent, pure love, unhappy family, or end to a cycle of unhappiness, or no longer an errand boy, with the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups awake, home, returning, or being nurturing, or the Queen of Pentacles upright is refusing his pleas, as the female hostage and caterpillar are plastered to the glass ceiling, unable to escape their captor or get through, and the Queen of Cups loving and nurturing at home, and or in union, with dessert on her left and table or masculine between her legs, either way holding him close but outside their inner circle of a union that can't be broken. Pointed and crossed toes and ankles, a branch or distant branch of the family tree, or 3 to 4 to 5 women, one nurturing, one mad, one hostage, and one who could care less, one having sex or a swinger. In an adventure here of number 55, which is the Ace of Swords, Excalibur, and the Truth, and beneath it, Intuition, or the Fool, number 22. Finding peace or sneaking out at night, and the frog may know here, the Page of Swords with negative self-talk, whether it's self or rumors, spying, lying, and or a mouthy kid, Sovereign, Independent, and Page of Wands, Inspire, which can be separate kids, or dissatisfied not getting their wish, or with being alone, suffering in silence, or dealing with a sister, alternating, and coming together with joy. So it's alternating with suffering and silence and joy. It's like that back and forth energy. Or 2 to 3 kids here, where 1 or 2 are inspired and are independent, but another one is a pain in the butt, making peace, and then the parent there making peace with the way they all are. The 9 of Pentacles is upright, but the 9 of Cups and 9 of Swords are both reversed right here. There's a lot of endings here. Ending a nightmare and dissatisfaction by gaining independence or being single again. Leaving behind 5 diamonds or royalty, or 5 diamonds by times 7, or 35 diamonds, perhaps a royal flush or cards, or lodges or drinking lodges, ski trips, or for simple joys, or leaving the 9 of Cups reversed party life or dissatisfaction for 3 cups of pure joy and reunion, or canceling an expensive big party for a small intimate one, ending a nightmare and the drinkers or whiners, or finding peace in a family trip of 3. Reunion or trip or vacation idea, or coming together to awaken more fully to joy and ground frustrations, or need for growth with the High Priestess, secret, or expanding your psychic abilities, perhaps at home or in union, or celebration time with inner circle and adventure, number 55, the Ace of Truth, Excalibur. Capricorn reverse, Pisces upright, Virgo upright, and perhaps Aquarius here too. And the recent past is the 10 of Swords upright, ending pain or a painful end, or back issues and associated treatments, along with ice today. Awake to the Page of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, perhaps sick, drained, and in need of sun, or overexposed to the 6 of Cups reversed, perhaps difficult kids or kids with issues, or kid issues in general, or a negative past and or childhood issues or abuses of the past, or just dealing with sick kids, and the Knight of Wands coming into the rescue, or Saggy, or kids coming clean, getting clean, or cleaning up the act, or helping clean up the house perhaps, or space, coming together to feel good with the Empress upright, with issues at work, perhaps not working, or has flexible hours, perhaps she's up night, or awakening and coming out and rising above, awakening kids. The foundation here is the Queen of Cups upright, ending family unhappiness or cycle, waving goodbye to unhappy family or temptation calls, home or family announcement at 11:11, or a wake-up call, rebirth, about stable home but unhappy family, Aquarius upright and Capricorn upright at 11:13 now, which is justice and the death or transition, transformation card, the ending, or celebration to end a cycle, or finally in a home after a move and everybody is just spent. And right at that moment when I'm writing that sentence, the squirrel was up on my dining room window again. I've never seen that before, like literally climbing on the window. Like I could hear it really loud, it sounds like metal. And I don't remember that the squirrels ever doing that before. Not that window anyway. Like my front window, I may see them climb up on the flower pots and stuff, but was literally climbing like across my big window in the middle of it. It's kind of crazy. So somebody might have moved, a big move. Obviously everyone's spent after a move. Or a Queen of Cups or Aquarius announces they're keeping the house and Capricorn's waving goodbye, or Capricorn upright, Aquarius upright is leaving the Queen of Cups, or vice versa, and ending to a big cycle. The central energy is the Lovers standing up for self, taking the high ground, or fending off others so that the Knight of Wands can get where they are going. It also can be the Knight of Wands fending off other people so the Lovers can do what they need to do. It's very interesting the way this came up here. And then I was getting Notting Hill. Remember Notting Hill, the movie, where all of a sudden at the end he realized, what, am I crazy? And then all his friends help him to block traffic to get to where Julia Roberts is. That's the energy I was getting right here from Notting Hill. Grounding and integrating a message of love, choosing a new path, left in a man's world, walking away and within, from or to the Empress upright, ending a battle or conflict with the Queen of Cups focusing on her heart and the Hermit shedding light on the issue, or the Queen of Cups is going to the doctor or to counsel, or there's family counseling going on here with the Empress, the Queen of Cups and the Hermit perhaps, lovers and or children, perhaps in separate sessions. For the Ten of Cups reversed, family, unhappiness, and challenged by the Knight of Pentacles reversed, deemed stubborn or lazy or disabled or without work, and absolutely no movement. Perhaps a group or family awakened to pain of the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, lovers and their burden, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, happy the way they are, but the King of Pentacles reversed is not happy with the way they are, or both are just coming up as arrogant and the same, or seeing eye to eye about their negative traits. Father and child or partners receive a message of truth. The Hierophant, establishment, religion, marriage, or Taurus of that Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or legacy. Patient or with patience, or dream family of a higher love, or the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community is caught between the Hierophant or Taurus and the patient angel or Sagittarius. Someone is free to leap, perhaps a fool in love, and the King of Cups upright, the Dark Knight, in death, end, or transition, or the Scorpio free and the Aries has passed, or the King of Cups with Aries and Scorpio perhaps. Taurus and Sagittarius offering time, money, and effort to receive big love from the Queen of Swords upright, and the Queen of Swords along with the King of Cups, perhaps in a commitment, establishment, or marriage, to the King of Swords reversed, or that's a lawyer or advisor, bringing the King of Cups and the King of Swords reversed, the King of Cups is upright, bringing them together, or the Hierophant, religious organization or leader or establishment, or Taurus, is mediating the Queen of Swords and King of Cups together with the King of Swords reversed, in surrender to a new path of the Knight of Cups offering or being love, patient for karmic depletion. Now, for the twins, is the Ten of Wands upright, the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, climbing out of the basement, the dark to the light, with one flame in hand, frustrated or keeping grounded in order to receive new information or clarity, knowing it's going to knock you off balance. The King of Pentacles on a quest to detox the chaos in a group or family, or in a reunion in a bold move, to go on a journey and bring good news and or lead the way, or the King of Pentacles coming up, perhaps Capricorn reversed in a meeting with Cancer upright. Perhaps the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, who are both upright here, with an offer of love to surrender, defensiveness, and come clean, fighting fire with water in an energetic exchange, expression of feelings and desires and arrows of love, no longer flirting or showing off to prove your sexual worth, and ending the conflict at 1140, which is justice, and the Page of Cups, that innocent love. At 1142, justice and the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups using love to get another to surrender to their ways, or surrender their negative ways, and the Queen of Swords upright offering big love in return. At the new moon or early morn, with the Knight of Wands rescues or takes Cancer for a motorcycle ride. Insecure star or Cancer reversed, and Gemini reversed or Virgo reversed, and Sag upright, dream girl or sealed divine feminine lover being picked up to be brought to the twin flame or to a meal with the King of Wands upright, the Emperor reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Or two lovers, families meeting each other for the first time for dinner, or a Knight of Wands and the Hermit missing the flame are going on a date or meet for a meal, or deception and manipulation of Aquarius and Pisces, or Queen of Swords Aquarius and King of Cups Pisces, and then the King of Swords reversed, Hermit, surrender to the King of Wands, Emperor reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely a meeting here. There's a lot of different characters though, so it can be different for different people. We have Cancer reversed, Sagittarius upright, Virgo both upright and reversed. So if I say upright and reversed, it can either be the same person who's fluctuating between their negative and positive. It can be two totally separate people. But also when you get a sign reversed, instead of it being their sun sign, it could be someone with it somewhere else in their chart. So if it's upright, it's the sun sign. If it's reversed, it can definitely be the moon sign, the rising sign sometimes, and then maybe you just have a lot of it in your chart. So Virgo's both upright and reversed, as well as Gemini upright and reversed, Aquarius upright, Pisces upright, Aries reversed, and Taurus upright. The King and Queen of Swords are here. The King is upright, the Queen is reversed, and then the King of Cups upright, along with the King of Wands upright, and the Emperor reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Or they're coming together for a birthday or other kind of celebration at a meal. Soon as the Three of Wands reversed, looking back, going back, or living in the past, burdened in a divide, or burdened with Atlas, working too hard, resisting or resistance training in a split, divide, lies or BS, avoiding disaster or after sudden events and or epiphanies, and the King of Pentacles reversed and Atlas are connected by the Knight of Swords or Messenger of Truth, perhaps outing a silent partner. Injustice, divorcing, or Libra reversed, Scorpio reversed, and King of Cups upright, ending pain or betrayal, with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, imbalance, debt, inequity, or not sharing nicely. And the Queen of Wands reversed and Knight of Pentacles reversed can definitely be children, or they can be co-workers or employees. They're just younger energies. Or it could be a mother and child as well. But they're not sharing nicely, or in need of work, or need to go to work. Maybe they're on strike, or playing hardball with their family and refusing to go to work, refusing to come in, or things not going in their favor, or homeschooling is not going well with lovers, affections, and that can be just the affection of your children. And then Gabriel mediating Libras and Scorpio, or during Libra-Scorpio season, which we're in right now. Perhaps the Divine Masculine Divine Masculine with Sun Libra, and the Divine Feminine with Libra somewhere else in their chart, her with Scorpio and him with Queen of Wands reversed and Knight of Pentacles reversed, not wanting to share with another family perhaps. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Seven of Wands, rising above the drama, transmuting, and the Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, money or opportunity, job, and or dumping emotional attachments that don't serve them. There's an offer of time, money, and effort to help with lack of peace or to find a peaceful place by looking back and letting go to repair, fix, and mend, and recover and perhaps tango in the energetic exchange, the expression of feelings and or desires, the arrows of love, or that flurry of activity of communication and travel and dance together. Let your friends help. True love comes up here. This is the romance of a lifetime, and very soon. Around the twins are how they're seen as the twin flames, around the twin flames are how they're seen is the Eight of Wands, that energetic exchange, the arrows of love, the expression of feelings or desires, and the flurry of activities, the communication and travel, the rising up, awake in dark night, death, and transition or transformation in deception of hostage in a downturn or twist of fate, or the new moon or early morning anxieties that things won't go in your favor. And the block being for the twins is the Four of Wands, the union, the home, the celebration, the marriage, the family that won't share and are difficult to live with at 12:05, which is the Hangman, and the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. At 12:07 is the Hangman and the Chariot. So now there's movement here. The prisoner rising early or feeling imprisoned, having to get up early and slow down during death and transformation or transition period or portal. Karmic completion comes up here, and patience, over getting attention from one and thinking of another while married, or with narcissistic marriage or Hierophant, Taurus, establishment, religious leader or old man, bodybuilder perhaps. The Five of Swords growth spurt, where the frog is growing into a prince, the juggler between the hermit missing their flame and a narcissist Hierophant or old man in a facility. The hermit surrenders to new path, being the Knight of Cups, or being love or offering love to all, including the narcissist. If the narcissist won't receive it, then they'll just pass on by. Walk on by. Walk on by. So that was coming up. Indigo reversed, not proposing, feeling insecure without the tools for the dream to come true around the world, or with sealed Divine Feminine, Divine Lover, and the King of Wands upright with the Emperor reversed and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Indigo reversed awake or with a big head in a losing battle or ending conflict with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community or legacy, and the Queen of Swords on top, speaking about it, or on their behalf. Standing up in the lies, the split, the divide, and the need to clarify with the world, the Pisces, the Virgo, or the Divine Feminine, dumping emotional attachments, or all but the one, dumping all attachments but the one, and with the Page of Pentacles reversed, or in need of help, or someone thinks they don't get it. Sunshine, exposing all in energetic exchange or arrows of love, with the Queen of Cups or Two of Cups, major connection of dream, family, business or community or legacy, with the King of Wands and the King of Swords reversed. There's some kind of partnership between the King of Wands upright and the King of Swords reversed, or that could be their lawyer or counselor or counsel. There's slow motion or Libra reversed, Queen of Swords, perhaps the Hermit, free to leap and wide awake to the Queen of Cups, frustration and or blocks to rising above the drama and or dealing with drama, or the acting world perhaps, in energetic exchange, equal and balanced, and ending pain or betrayal or back issues and or related treatments. The Lovers are challenged by the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the block, the standstill, the stubbornness or lack of job, living in the past at home, in basement, coming out to grow up. Frog into Prince, insecure, in awakening to a losing battle, with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, and the Hanging Man reversed, awake to ending pain in order to have joy. For the Queen of Cups upright, the Lovers, burden in coming out of the dark. The challenge being the Knight of Pentacles reversed, refusing to help, or rejecting help, or just being stuck or stubborn. Rising up, the phoenix out of the ashes or out of the past, looking back in energetic exchange, in experiencing union, and expanding from frog to prince, perhaps green with envy, or green with nausea, or anxiety, insecure, fear of waking, to end the conflict with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, or ending conflict with having the dream. So there is your reading. I'm going to pull an energy card too. And definitely, I just booked a trip too with my kids to go see my daughter. So there's definitely travel coming up for some. And so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And Mother, Father, Christus, Sophia, Source, Prime Creator, Love, please armor us all with your love. Please intervene on our behalf for the best and highest good of all those concerned, for our highest vibration, for the highest vibration of our messages. And let's clear all negative or dark energies from all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what is our takeaway from this read? Oh, I do want to read you the little, I did a quick Divine Masculine read after this one. I'll read that to you after I pull this card. So what is the takeaway from this read? The sun. Go outside and enjoy the sun. Maybe just get some codes from the sun. If you haven't been outside in the past couple days, make sure to get out and get some rays. Enjoy yourself, or that could be a vacation as well. And then we have all tied up. So somebody might be playing some coy little games. The 23 is the King of Wands, perhaps playing shy or saying, come get me, I'm all tied up, right? Playing the I need to be rescued game. And that definitely came up with the Knight of Swords wanting to come in and rescue someone. So maybe you have to act like you need to be rescued in order to get rescued. But here we're not supposed to need to be rescued. We're supposed to rescue ourselves. Perhaps by going on vacation or spending some time in the sun. This also can be dealing with children, though, who need their parents. Say, come rescue me, spend time with me. And then we have action. Speaking of the acting industry, here's the polarity of the black and white, the stallions running together and merging in 17 to be the stars that they are. So there's definitely something about acting here, right? Action, right? Be the goddess in the sun, right? Be the one who's coy, the prisoner who's coy and playing hard to get. And this is definitely the dark horse, trying to catch up to the white horse. So there may be a little bit of cat and mouse game here. So we have the 1 of the Magician, the 23 of the King of Wands, the 17 of the Star, and then we have the woman holding a heart after that. Okay, 44 is that 4 of Cups, grounding and integrating, mastering of love. It also can be feeling like you're bored or feeling apathetic about things, perhaps about the election. And then the bottom of the deck is the Angel of Balance. So again, meditate, meditate, meditate was coming up, you know, sage, clear, drink tea, ice, all that stuff was coming up. And this is the walking away and within, right? When you feel a little bit of conflict or triggered, it's time to meditate right now because the energies are pretty harsh. The door to personal healing and happiness. 34 is that energetic exchange, the hours of love, the flurry of activities, right? Communications and travel. Open the windows, let the air in from outside. Purify everything, okay, to find yourself in balance again. Okay, so just the quick read that I did for the Divine Masculine. This is just, you know, it's not even a page, so it's really quick. So this was done at 1:11 today for the Divine Masculine. The Fool free to leap to the Page of Pentacles, which can be a child, looking back at a hostage or prison and a third-party situation, or social distancing or bad influences, and the 10 of Cups family, or a cycle ending in energetic exchange, perhaps hanging a shingle over retirement or over reaping rewards. In the recent past, feeling weak in need of courage, and the foundation working to align, centrally burdened and challenged by the 5 of Wands quest. That can be conflict or games as well. And now, in the present moment, the choice of the path, the twin flames. And soon the 7 of Swords, risky business, or taking a risk, perhaps. That the masculine is in a bliss state, and around him the 2 of Pentacles, the performer, the juggler, and he may be checking that out, the High Priestess. That's the picture I showed you. The challenge being the 3 of Pentacles reversed with no job, or an issue at work, losing money, or third-party interference, and depression and or arrogance with dysfunctional family or abuse of wealth or loss, as the train horn was going off at 1:21 to 22, the World and the Fool. Seeing synchronicities. Oh, and that's so funny. The movie I just watched, they kept running to catch the train. And that's like the Fool, you know, trying to catch the train, not worrying about whether they make it or not. Seeing synchronicities. Having options. Suffering in silence at home or dealing with your sister. Perhaps with Libra, justice, divorce, or home with Libra and the High Priestess or Pisces or Virgo, or a secret, or abilities exposed and awakened and standing up for self to the journey, or for good news coming in after walking away, and the King of Wands reverse watching as the messenger of truth is rushing in to yell at the Emperor, perhaps with the Page of Wands there for backup or inspiration. Holding ground, the Queen of Wands, perhaps the Devil, or Capricorn waving goodbye to the Queen of Wands, and Capricorn reversed or Libra reversed suddenly explodes or has an epiphany about post-war PTSD, perhaps in disconnect or at a distance or not getting along. The Knight of Wands rushing in to save the day and losing their own peace of mind by doing that. With the King of Swords reversed in the dumped or dumping on the Hermit reversed, and the King of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, both looking at the other way together, at the Page of Cups child or message of love from one without affection in the 5D world or upside down world with the Empress reversed or ill parent. The Sovereign upright, King of Cups reversed, presenting the truth about negative self-talk or rumors, spying, lying, or a kid with a mouth at night, or with Cancer breaking away from an establishment, religion, Hierophant, marriage, or Taurus. And that was that quick read. Okay, so I'll give you another card for that read. And it is 39 even. That's the Knight of Cups, and here's the Knight of Cups right here. And the Queen of Swords is that top card at the end of the read. So what is our takeaway at 39 for the Knight of Cups? A message, an offering of love, or being love in general. Just the activeness of being love. The Knight of Cups. What is the takeaway from this little read for the Divine Masculine? Walking away with new passion here, a new passion ignited perhaps with the 27, or just getting out of the house. There's that action again. Somebody's inspired to take action. There's that acting thing too. And there's the woman holding a heart again. Okay, so one may be holding space and another may be walking away, and there may be a merge of the two in between. Very interesting how that came up. And the bottom of the deck is the first chakra archangel Michael. 35 is the wounded warrior. So coming out of this, the masculine, and envy, judgment, and envy definitely came up in the read. So there may be some envy here, whether it's toward the masculine or the masculine's own envy. At 35 is the wounded warrior, needing to build a strong foundation. And meanwhile, while he's building a strong foundation, there are some feminines around him who are doing their own thing. One is holding her heart, holding space, and another's walking away to pursue their own passions. And these can be children as well. Okay? It can be co-workers, family, lovers, whatever. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest. It was just 40-40. Get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved, guys. I will talk to you soon. Have an amazing day.